Alright, morning guys. So we're back at the beach, not quite the beach, but amongst the rocks. There's been, as you guys can see, quite a bit of exposed rock here. All the way across here. This is normally all covered in sand, so the slope comes up till here. So I thought I'd come and have a look and work these rocks. There's a bit more sand than yesterday. I know there's a big swell running. I wanted to get out there, but as you can see by the foam, I'm not getting anywhere in there, like in this little zone here, but I'm not getting anywhere in there. There was a rain squall that passed us, so I didn't have the camera with me. Went to pitch it now that it's dried out, sun's out. What have we found so far? So we've got a couple of pennies, as you can see. That's an old George the Fifth penny. Might even get a date of that. I don't know, 19 something. Yeah, colonial penny. Been doing the bottom, underwear button. Been doing the bottom, and what is that? Another George the Fourth something. That's probably a half penny or some sort. I'm not sure what kind. So yeah, a lot of old coins here. We have got one silver coin so far. I know it's silver by those little three lines there. So that's a wrecked silver coin. The lower you are on the slope, right, let me turn around. The lower you are on the slope, the more tumbled the coins are going to be. And I'll put these away. I'm hoping that sort of as I go higher up, the coins will be in slightly better condition. So as I come up to this section here, the coins may be in slightly condition. Guys, not a lot of live digs today. Unfortunately, there's going to be, yeah, there's a heck of a lot of trash, as you can imagine. This is wall-to-wall iron, as all beaches are. So yeah. Anyway, I'll get you guys on my next target. Here, guys, under that rock over there. Give it a bit of a scrape. Yeah, it's going to be silver. That's a little silver coin. Rusty as heck, look at that. Yeah, it's going to be a little silver coin. If you're not sure, well, I'm not sure, I'll just give it a bit of a scrape and the silver shows through. Yeah, little silver 3 pence, I'm sure. I'm not going to get a date or anything off that thing at all, sorry. Yeah, but that's, yeah, it's on that rock. So I'm just working this area to see how I'll be digging all the way up here and just seeing what I can find. Yeah, little silver coin, for sure silver. So, silver coin number 2. Alright, I was really hoping to get down a little bit further in here. As you can see, there's a massive swell running. I think it's about 3 meters swell running, which has pushed all this foam in. So I wanted to get further down, close to shore, but I can't wait. I mean, that's about a meter of foam there. I can't wait through it. Massive, massive swell running, as you can see. It's dead low now, 0.2, so yeah. I am not getting anywhere near. You can see, I mean, this is low tide, and look where the swell's coming to. You know, so yeah, and mountain of foam. So I'm sticking to this at the moment. I'm sticking to this here. Alright guys, let's hope we find some more. On to the next. It's not even lying deep, guys. Look at that, another silver coin, another 3 pence. I think this is washed out probably with the next last storm. You can see how it's got a bit of crust on it still, but that part's been tumbled quite a bit. I'll try and get a, oh no, that's definitely, yeah, guaranteed. You can see the patina, silver coin, absolutely. So yeah, see the lines there where our 3 pence have like 3 bars on them. There's the 1 bar. So that's been lying in there somewhere and washed out with the swell, I think, or maybe the swell before. Yeah, you can see a little bit of crust. So it's washed loose and then tumbled, like right there, like not even deep. 55. So yeah, I'm digging all those coins. So yeah, another silver coin. I've dug a couple of pennies and all the rest. So yeah, let me just see. Ah, 6, 7, 8. It's out. It's gone. That's gone. Hold on. Okay, 58 here. 57, 58 here. Let's see. Out. Another coin. What is that? Oh, hold on, guys! I swear to hell, this is going to be a shilling. Hold on, let me just do this. Guys, I think that might be another silver coin. Just like that, right? I mean, you saw me. Yeah, crusty and washed out. Hold on. Guys, I'm pretty convinced it's going to be a worn silver shilling. Another silver coin. You can see how crusty that is. That's been washed out from the ocean. Look at that. Yeah, silver for sure, silver. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind it's going to be silver. Nice. Alright, we're going now. Should I keep you guys on? Should I keep you guys on and see what else comes out? Modern coin. Modern coin. Shallow 10. Probably a bit of foil this thing. Oh, what is that? Okay, that's going to be one of our steel coins, just a leftover of it. Okay, you know what? Let's just take a quick stroll while we're here. Oh, 94, 95, okay. I think that might be iron. Alright, let me... Guys, keep you guys on for a little while. Something there as well. Jeez, okay. Looks like everything's washed out here with the sand. Alright, keep you guys on for a little bit to see. Maybe it's not very deep, let's see. Just double check quickly where I'm digging in the right place. Yeah, I am digging in the right place. Okay. Oh, noise in my ears. Okay. Foam's blowing. I think we might have some more rain coming. What is that? Oh, it's a key. It's a key. 90s is a key. Second. Yeah, guys, I think another rain squall's coming. Yeah, it's the key. Cool. Alright, well, that was 90s. Not sure why it was 90s, but it was 90s. Have a look. Yeah, that was target. Alright, guys. Okay. Maybe not. Hoping the rain stays that side, I'll be happy. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'll get you guys on with the next good one. Score. 2 silver coins. What's it? 4 silver coins so far. Happy as you can get. Alright, on to the next. So I'm gonna try this one. Doesn't seem deep. 62, 67. Let's just see. What the hell is that? Oh, goodness sake, it's a bloody zipper. A pink zipper. Alright, okay. Never mind. There it is. At the target. Let's see. Yeah, okay. A pink zipper. Oh, yeah. Damn foam has been washed further in. I'm going to have to move further up the rocks eventually. But as you can see, I mean, there's a whole bunch of rocks here. A whole bunch of rocks that I can hunt. Alright, yeah. The swell's massive. It's the lowest the tide will be, and it's just pushing in a mountain of foam in here. So, yeah. Alright, on to 2. Oh, I just kicked this open. Oh, there's no frickin' way. Guys, this is going to be gold. This is an old style gold signet ring. I'm telling you now, listen to what I'm saying to you. This is broken. I wonder if this wasn't washed out. Yeah, you can see by the edging it's been tumbling a bit. That is a gold ring. The little 60s style old gold signet. Oh, let me do this quickly for you guys. I'll show you now. Give me a second. Look at that. That's going to be gold, guys. That is going to be gold. Absolutely gold. It's a little one, but I will take it. Look at that. It's washed out here. Been working this whole area here the whole time. That's going to be gold. Absolutely going to be gold. Can you believe it? What next? Alright, so I'm going to pop that in the pouch. Yeah, definitely gold. I'm going to pop that in the pouch. Alright, I'm going to walk the sand a bit more and just see what's happening here. There's got to be something else washed out all the way to the top there, so yeah. Alright. Oh man, score, let's go, let's keep going. Yeah, I am happy I came today. Alright, on to the next. I got a 48 here. It's shallow, so I'll take it live for you guys. Okay, not that shallow. Not that shallow. Shallow enough. No, never mind. It's just a crusty coin. Yeah, I'm finding lots of these guys. Lots of these crusty coins. All washed out of the ocean. Let's just see quickly. Something that side as well. $59. Yeah, this is what it's like. Permanently $59. What is that? See? Another crusty coin. There's so many of these guys. Picking up so many of them. Yeah, hold on, there's another target here somewhere. It's all washed out. 11 to 40 something. Let's just see. I don't know. Huh. Deeper maybe? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Look. Picked up on it. Oh, it's very small. Okay, I'm not going to waste your time with it. If it's anything good, I'll show you. Otherwise, yeah, on to the next. Alright guys, there's a nice thick layer of clay here. Thick layer of clay. And that's going to be another silver coin. That's going to be a sixpence. I'm actually managing to kind of clean it off, sort of. It's very crusty. Yeah, that's going to be another little sixpence. See if I can't get a date off this thing for you. Oh my goodness, 9, 10, hold on. Sorry guys. Nah, yes, it's crusty. So crusty. No guys, sorry, I'm not going to get a date off that one. Check the bust will give you, nah, that's too crusty. But yeah, that's another silver coin. Another one, yeah. I remember we're right across on that side and come to this side, some thick, it's a very thick, dense shell layer here. I love finding that. All the older stuff's going to be lying in that. I'm hoping for some more gold. I really am hoping for some more gold. Alright. Yeah, swells kind of died down a little bit, but not much. The rain's still passing us by on the backside there, which is good. Nothing behind us, nothing above us. Awesome. Alright guys, on to the next. Under that rock there, we've got that pendant. Something written on there. 925 cats. So that's going to be a little silver, I'm assuming pendant. Pretty cool if you think about it. I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yeah. Very decorative. I can see the 95 mark over there. Cool, man. I'll take that any day. Hey, silver is silver. I'll take it. Yeah, lying deep under that rock over there. Alright guys, yeah, we're finding a few things. Yeah, this one's still big. Yeah guys, hard thing. I mean, I've got a pouch full of lead and what is that? Wire. A pouch full of lead and all kinds of rubbish, so yeah. It's difficult to do live digs, I apologize. Yeah, it's really difficult. If it's a target shallow and it'll be a quick turnaround, I'll do it. Other than that, I mean, that was like about 5 minutes digging, putting rocks out, as you can see. You know, but I like the sand layer. I really like the sand layer to be in. That is a good sand layer to be in. Alright guys, on to the next. Sorry, let me check this coin out. It was very high, it was 89. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's going to be silver. Like lying right on top here. I think that's going to be silver. Yeah, I think it's going to be silver. That's going to be a 2 shilling, 2 shilling. Try and see if I can get a date of period for you. Is that Elizabeth? Yeah, I think I see Elizabeth II down there. Yeah, that's going to be shoulder for sure. It's a reeded edge, yeah. Very, very worn. Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be silver. Yeah. Yeah, guys, guaranteed silver. No problem. Big silver. Yeah. I'm sure I see Elizabeth II if I reflect it in the light. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Elizabeth II. Elizabeth II, yeah. So 50% silver, come on, was a 90. I'll take it. Silver is silver, man. Yeah, the foam is encroaching as the tide's pushing in. The foam is encroaching higher up. So yeah, not there where I wanted to go and detect. There's not a lot of place for me anymore. I wanted to go into the water, but I can't. I'm not going to go in amongst the foam. Man, I'm a bit annoyed about that, but anyway. Alright, on to the next. Alright guys, I think I've got some more silver here. I have that hole over there. That's going to be a little Christopher pendant? I think so, yeah. A little St. Christopher pendant. I'm not going to, I'll scratch it because I'm sure I mean, you're not going to get a scrap silver. Yeah, we go. Yeah. So that's going to be silver for sure. That's going to be a St. Christopher pendant. Absolutely sure that's going to be a St. Christopher pendant. 100%. There's got any writing on it. Don't think so, no. Sorry, I'm trying to look at it. Yeah, you can see the design. It's going to be a St. Christopher for sure. Guaranteed silver. Alright. More silver. Alright. I can live with that. Yeah. Lots of iron, lots of lead, lots of everything. Anyway, I'm going to head back to this little area here, go right across to there to see with all this rock showing. Maybe there's a thick clay layer under all this, so I just want to work this slow for deeper targets. Getting a little bit of lead and stuff out of here, but yeah, not many rings and not much gold, so except for the one target. So oh well, we'll carry on trying. All right, on to the next. There you guys, another one, another sixpence. That's going to be a George 6 sixpence. Yeah, not lying deep, right, just right there. Another silver coin. Yeah, George 6 sixpence. Awesome. All right, I will take it. With the price of silver at the moment, I mean, it's what, 3 grams, 2.5, 3 grams silver of probably 80% silver. I'll take it. A couple of bucks. Why not? We will take these silver coins all day long. Right, got a little, where's this thing now? A little bit of jewelry as well. That. Okay, well, there's a pocket knife that you guys haven't seen. There's a little bit of jewelry. There we go. Yeah. That came out of that hole over there. Little dog brooch or something, I think. Yeah, it's copper though. Yes, it's copper. Yeah, it's gonna be copper. Little dog brooch or something. So yeah, missing all the stones and stuff. Been down a long time. So yeah. Well, let's keep going. I'll take all these silver coins I can find. Is it that thing? It's a 40? Yeah, that thing. Okay. Alright guys, on to the next. Fairly stable 59. Let's do a live dig on this one. Maybe this is another silver coin. Doesn't seem to be too deep either. That's a coin, but it's not a silver coin. Copper. Yeah, copper coin. See? Yeah, just a copper coin. Lots of these around, guys. Lots of this lead, rubbish, and all the rest. Yeah, sorry. Not a lot of live digs for that reason whatsoever. I mean, yeah, I'd rather just show you what I find. Alright, on to the next. Out of that hole over there, another silver coin. I can see it a mile away. Yeah. Another silver coin, another silver sixpence. I won't scratch this one, I can see it a mile away. That's going to be another silver sixpence. Our sixpence have the 3-pence have the 6 bars around it. This 6-pence. Oh, hold on, I can get a date off this thing. 1942. Yeah, so George 6, yeah, I can get a date off it. 1942. Even with my terrible eyesight, I can get a date. 1942. Cool, another silver coin. I will take him all day long. Where's my, oh there it is. Nope, there it is. Make sure it's only the one. Yeah, just the one. When I saw the rust coming out, I thought, okay, maybe it's going to be a bloody piece of iron, but no, silver coin it is. Alright guys, on to the next. Well, it's pretty worn, but that's another silver coin. Oh, you see it's been tumbled, eh? Yeah, you can see the edges are gone. Another silver coin, guys. Right, lying right there. Well, it's 60 something, eh? 50 to 60, yeah. That's the target ideas that I'm going for anyway. So yeah, another silver coin. I'll take it. More silver, man. I'll take it any day. Alright guys, on to the next. Another one, guys. Look at that. Look at the colour of that thing. That is a 2 shilling. That is George the 6. Yeah. Another 2 shilling coin out of that hole. Let me show you quickly. I'll show you. See there? Yeah, I know guys, there's no key date here, I promise. There we go. Silver coin. Been lying in one spot for way too long. Yeah, Georgia 6. You can see it. So it's probably 50% to 80% silver, probably 50%. I'll try and get a date off it for you. Give me a second. Oh God, help eyes. 1952. So that's probably, yeah, that's probably gonna be 50% silver as well. Anything over 1950 is 50% silver. Yeah. It's Georgia 6, eh? Not Georgia, yeah, 1952 is Georgia 6. Yeah. So what's it? I think it's about 7-8 grams of silver. Yeah, I'll take it. There we go. Another silver coin. That's what we're after. That's what we're after. So let me show you quickly why I am here. Okay, so sand level there, level with this thing. Sand level here, half meter below. So I'm hunting all this rocks here, all the way out. I'm going to be hunting a bit down here now. Yeah, this foam is creeping in. I'm going to hunt all this here. Anyway, alright. So yeah, more silver. Man, I'm hoping to find a bit of gold in between. But yeah, so far not not happening. Alright guys, yeah, swell is big. Tide's pushing in, so I'm going to have to be, it's going to push me further up the beach soon. Alright, on to the next. Another one guys, a little 3-pence. Not deep, just in that rock. Like I said, the sand layer has moved here. Let's put this away. Yeah, a little silver coin. Silver 3-pence period would be, oh, some stuff stuck to that one. And I can get Georgia 6. So I'm going to try my best here for you guys. With my blind eyes. 1941, I could 1940. Oh, it's hard to tell. But anyway, another silver coin. Alright, I will take it. Silver 3-pence all the way. Yeah, I'm the rain's gone, thank God for the wind, because I'm still wearing my wetsuit. I meant to rain this morning. In fact it did rain this morning, but the rain, lucky for me, the rain actually disappeared. I actually almost didn't bring you guys out because of the rain, so I actually left you guys in the car because it's pointless if it rains. Oh, big swell running. About a 3 meter, 2.4 to 3 meter swell running. And all this foam is covering the area that I want to hunt. So I want to hunt out here in the rocks. And I can't, but I'm still finding stuff, so still finding silver. I'm really hoping I'm going to find some gold here, I really do. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, the foam is like pushing further and further up all the time, so because with the tide coming in, so it'll be chasing me off this beach very soon. Alright guys, on to the next. Hollow there, another silver coin. Give it a scrub. Reeded edge. Yeah, it's going to be a 6-pence as well. Yeah, another little silver coin. Definitely are finding enough of them today. Man, yeah, where's the gold? I'm hoping for some gold. Now there actually isn't a lot of light stuff. The pull tabs and stuff like that, most of it's been pulled off, so yeah, there's not much you can get out of that thing. Yeah, most of the pull tabs and stuff, there's not a lot of light stuff here. Here and there a bit, but not much. But the iron here is crazy. I mean, look at this. Stuff's lying on the surface. You don't dig it, this is lying on the surface. Wall-to-wall iron, guys, wall-to-wall iron. And of course all the sea glass you could ever want. If you're a sea glass collector, yeah, come here, there's plenty here. Alright guys, on to the next. Oh, look at that, guys. I reckon I saw a little charm bracelet here. And I'm willing to bet that that is going to be silver, by the colour of it. Tarnishing. Yeah, part of a charm bracelet anyway. Give me a second. Yeah, part of a charm bracelet, guys, look at that. That's going to be silver. Little dolphin, butterfly. What's on there? Yeah, it's just those two. Another one's missing. Yeah, I think that's going to be part of a charm bracelet. Let's double check. Yeah, that's it. Just that little piece. Yeah, a little piece of a charm bracelet. A little dolphin and a butterfly. Cool. And a bit of silver. I'll take it, man. I will take it. Yeah, I'm about done, guys. It's getting hot. As you can see, phone's pushed up. I was hunting down there earlier. Phone's pushed right up with the tide pushing in, so yeah, the speech is going to become unhuntable eventually with all the foam. So anyway, I think I might be done. I think I've had enough. Jeez. Anyway, on to the next, or on to the wrap up. Hi guys, let's do a wrap up of this hunt. So, little bits and pieces: croc charm, 2 modern coins, a dog tag, part of a lead soldier, some brooch, knife, buckle, underwear button from yesteryear, the usual bits of flotsam, you know, the usual bits and pieces of whatever you'll find. We found a whole bunch of pennies. Obviously these are all, you can't make out dates and stuff on any of them, they're all wrecked. The lower down the slope a coin is, the more it looks like absolute crap when you find it. Sorry. Yeah, some of them old brass cents, you can just make out a little bit of the detail from that. I know there were a few, okay, I think this one. So that is an Edward the 7th. I think I can make out the date. I know there should be a, probably not. So there's a 1920 penny here somewhere. If I can find the bloody thing, I can't find it anyway. Is it that one? That one? Yeah, that one. So anyway, the lower down you are on the slope, the more, the worse the coins look. The higher up, the better the condition they are. This one's a bit higher up. So this is a George VI, sorry, George V, sorry, apologies. And I think you can probably get a date of this thing. Here's 1920. Yeah, there we go. 1920. So yeah, you do get a whole bunch of these. That's besides the copper coins. These are half pennies. This is just the older stuff. A whole bunch of wrecked pennies, and I mean silver coins. I must put them all down there. Just dump them all in there for you. So yeah, whole bunch of wrecked, let me push it up, whole bunch of wrecked silver coins. Some are just slivers, what's left over. Like I said, the lower down they are on the slope, the more they get tumbled. But these coins are all silver, right? All these are silver. 3p, 6p, shilling, ex-shilling, also ex-shilling. So yeah, some of these you can pretty get a date off. I'll try and see what I can do. The 6p, these 3 6p are in semi good condition. Pretty good dates off them, but I'm not going to bother boring you with dates. If I look at the bust, that is a George the 6th, so 1940s, 1950s, no clue. And this one, no clue either, no clue who that was. Right, but a whole bunch of silver coins, I mean quite a few. And then we got two shilling coins. This one is clearly a George the 6th. The date on this thing is, we can probably read it together, 1952, I think. This Elizabeth II, I can't tell you. I know it's Elizabeth II by the bust, but I cannot tell you what the date was. But yeah, anyway, so I have weighed the whole bunch, all the silver. It comes to about 49 grams all in total, which is yeah, not bad at all. Anyway, let's get on to, so that's also, even that is a sliver of a silver coin. Let's get on to the jewelry. So we got this little pendant. It's marked 925 there with cat. I'm not sure if cat's the name or if it's the
is the brand, but yeah, that is a 925 silver. Very cool looking design pendant. We got a silver earring. You guys didn't see it, didn't get it on camera. That is a silver earring. We got this pendant, which is probably St. Christopher Protect Us. Most likely silver. I didn't look for a mark, but it's most likely silver. I mean, the tarnishing will tell you everything you need to know. And then we got this charm bracelet, which is pretty, I thought was pretty cool. I couldn't find the rest. It's quite an old one, pretty washed out. I found this on the I kicked it open on the wet sand, or even dry sand, I'm not sure. That is a little part of a charm bracelet, dragonfly and a dragonfly and a dolphin, part of a silver charm bracelet. And then I guess the hero of the day, which surprised the heck out of me, is this little 1960s gold signet ring. Is it that way? Yeah, no? I don't know. It's something like that. You can see quite decorative design. Woman's name is Lorraine. I will put a close-up on there for you guys. Yeah, I gave it a bit of a clean. So just the edging, yeah, you can clearly see there, I think it says 9 carat or something in that stamp in there, something like that. But you can see where it was lying and where it had tumbled. You can see where the dark parts are and where the shiny parts are on the inside. So this has actually washed out of the ocean. That is actually washed out of the ocean with the big swell. When, I can't tell you, but I found it was pretty shallow. In fact, if it was, I think it was 20 or something. It couldn't even be less, I'm not sure. But if it wasn't shallow, I probably wouldn't have dug it because I just kicked it open. There's not a lot of life stuff on the beach. Everything you find there is pretty old for the most part. There are a few modern coins, but not that many. And also not that many light stuff, so I love hunting there. I will be going back, absolutely. Guys, yeah, so that's it for this one. Like I said, we got, this is a 1.35 grams of 9 karat gold and 49 grams of silver. Overall, a good hunt, just for scratching around the rocks a little bit. We've had a few days of a little bit of big swell. I'm going to go back there again as soon as possible and, just pick it over again. I might take the camera, I might not take the camera, depending on conditions. So yeah, sorry, a bit of a long-winded wrap up on this one. Anyway. So yeah, never ignore those beaches with the rocks, guys. Never ignore them because the rocks tend to trap stuff. So whether something gets washed out today or 2 years ago, as long as the rocks trap it, it's not going back in the ocean again. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. That's it. That's all I have to say about this one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I shall catch you next one. Cheers.